I've had this haircut done right and I'm not sure about it. Because I told the hairdresser I wanted a bit of an 80s vibe. But I feel like they made me look 80 instead. I'm struggling, right? I'm struggling. I struggle to find a partner and I don't know why because I don't ask for much. For example, I've never shagged a man who uses a pillowcase. Is that relatable? It's bad, that, innit? It's like clothes for your bed. It's like eating a Sunday dinner without a plate. And I'm like, I can fix you. And they're like, mate, I just need to go Dunelm. You need to focus on you. I've been focusing on myself a lot. I've been single for ages. I've been single for so long, I've started to relate to the people on that show, My Strange Addiction. If no one's seen it, it's like a reality show where people are obsessed with stuff. So they'll, like, marry the car or shag a plate of mash. I started to relate to that. Because you go past a horny phase and then you're like, what would happen if I ate the inside of my mattress? Is that relatable? Turns out nothing happens, it just makes you feel sick. I lost my sex drive, porn just stopped being realistic. It's now more realistic that I'm going to shag my neighbour's Corsa with stuck in eyelashes. It looks good in certain light. Yes. I think I was born in the wrong generation, right? And I realised that's like a twatty thing to say. I'm a twat, it's fine. I think it's because the only kind of men that fancy me are old men, right? And it's not like silver foxes, it's like weird old hanging men. Like they look like Johnny Cash if he hadn't washed in 40 years. Hang out at the local Weatherspoons at 10 a.m. Got a tag on. Go by names such as Barmy Bill. R.I.P. Alkies, basically, alkies. And they're like barflies, these kind of guys, and they always call themselves lone wolves. They call themselves lone wolves because everyone they ever loved has left them. But they have a slight look of, I bet you were fit back in the day, but you made some mad mistakes. Like murder. Or sucking off a dog. I've had this haircut done right and I'm not sure about it. Because I told the hairdresser I wanted a bit of an 80s vibe. But I feel like they made me look 80 instead. Like less Pat Benatar, more Pat Butcher. I do think it makes me look older. I'm actually 12. This is what vaping's doing to kids. I got this new part-time job, right? Because believe it or not, I'm not a big famous comedian all the time. I am right now. I'm like Hannah Montana. I do this and then I do a minimum wage job in the day, right? The Salford Hannah Montana. And it's in a hotel, right? And I don't quite know what the job role is. Like, you just do a bit of this and a bit of that. I do nothing. But they've clocked on. So they put me on a very specific role, which is like slopping beans on people's plates, right? And it's hard. It's because people are very funny about the beans. They're like, oh, I don't want much bean juice. Oh, can you slather your tits in it? It's hard. And they're like, why can't I put my own beans on my own plate? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just getting paid for this. But I just found out that the days that I'm not in, that's not a job. Like, people are putting their own beans on their own plate. And before I started working there, not a thing, right? So this job is very specifically designed for me. And now I'm known as Bean Lady at work. And it's embarrassing. And I said to the supervisor, please, can I not do this? I'm 10 years older than everyone else. I've got a master's degree. So I go in the next day, right, and she's put me on coffees, right, which is essentially another type of bean. But it's a better one. And she goes, Molly, will you carry this big coffee urn to the kitchen? And I said, no. I don't like carrying anything for more than 10 seconds. I've had 9 abortions. And to cut a long story, well, not that much shorter. I'm back on bean duty. Thank you very much. Have a good night.